Good morning, chat. We're back. New week, Monday morning or evening, wherever you are in the world. Market is nice and bullish today. Market is ripping to the upside. Do we have any economic news? Not really. Bill purchases on the Fed, maybe that something. I don't think it will be a great thing. ADP employment change is tomorrow. Core PCE is a big one. And we got GDP growth rate quarter over quarter tomorrow. So that's a big one. PCE prices we've got as well. On Wednesday it's half day, really no point trading. So today and tomorrow and Friday. On Friday, we don't really have anything on Friday. So really the news is tomorrow. And I don't expect craziness this week. I expect bullishness due to being a smaller week. We saw that last time. And I said, due to theta decay, I don't think there's going to be that many options contracts open, okay, as protection because of theta decay. So traders are not buying options. What's going on, K-Dog? Nice to see you back. Right, today we're just going to have to be patient. Pre-market looking really bullish. VIX is complete suppression mode. We have to be careful here because these are the kind of levels where the VIX can suddenly get a really big spike. So we need to keep an eye on that. We've got half caps going to be support today because we're opening with large gaps on both indexes. So half cap will be support. So first support level for me, I'm only looking for long trades, is going to be here. After that, if this doesn't hold, I think this is going to get really bearish. And then I'll be looking towards this previous week LVN level. In here, all the way in here, either here or here. We'll have to see when we get down here. It's gonna be a lot of support, but it's gonna be tricky to find which level is gonna hold. And then the previous week value area high is gonna be a key level. Okay, this is a level that the market needs to hold. We don't want to see closes inside there, because if it does, it'll get really bearish. SPX will probably open around here somewhere. No real gamma levels here until we get all the way back down here. I kind of don't want to see the market here, but this positioning is a bit suspect. Why so many options contracts? Well, not really crazy, but there's some positioning here which, yeah, I don't really like. Zero gamma is still way down there, so we're in positive gamma environment. So every dip is going to be a buying opportunity. All right, so that's why I'm okay buying dips. The target today is the 870s, and ES is closer to its liquidity target, 69.28. All right, we open in about 7 minutes. We open it in 7 minutes. So how is the chat feeling today? Those of you in the chat, come say hi. This is going to be crucial support here on ES. We drop here. I want to see this. If it just fails, then it'll get bearish. Okay. Then I'll be looking for lower levels. The SPY has a lot of gamma levels down here as well, so a little bit suspect. But nonetheless, I still expect half gap to get some relief or bounce if it comes down. So we have to be patient today. It's a Monday, opening day of the week. Let the market come to us. If we get a really bullish move right out the gate like this, and then we come into this gamma level here, then I will look to take a trade off it. But if it just comes straight down, I don't think that's a level for me. I'll be looking for the half gap. But just similar, you know, if we get massive move up, we start building a lot of volume, and then the market drops into an LVN, that's an opportunity to go long. Okay, that's kind of what I mean by that. So we're gonna have to be patient today. We don't know which way the market is going to open, so we are going to be patient and let the trade come to us. All right, so let's do a little poll for the chat. 2 minutes to open, chat. All right, guys, a bit of a uncertain open. Market did come down, but we're not in these levels yet, so I am not trading this at the minute. Market might rip, but yeah, I'm not trusting it at the moment. We have an uncertain open here, so let the market do its thing. It's a very illiquid book at the minute, which is not unexpected being the holiday week. So I'm not a big fan of illiquid markets. Okay, trying to trade down now. Daily low at 632, so it's not far. Big bear candle. Right, coming into support here. But still very bearish, so I'm not entertaining this yet. So no support yet. Yeah, there you go. As I said, I was not trusting this level if we don't get a massive move. We're going to half gap almost. Half gap on SPY is way down there. Alright, now we're starting to see some reaction on bulls. Alright, I'm going to jump in here. I'm playing for a small bounce. I'm not playing for anything big here. I'm looking for about 25 points on this. Nothing bigger than that. We've got liquidity at 750s. Looking for the market to trade to the 750s. Not looking very good. That's why I wasn't very confident on this trade. Gonna have to scratch out. Looking really bearish. See what QQQ is. Yeah, QQQ's at half gap. Looking to support here. Jumped in again. At the half gap on QQQ, this is going to be last support for QQQ. If this doesn't hold, it's going to go. It's going to start getting bearish and go back down. So I'm looking to recover that loss that I just had. So let's see if we can get above VWAP and get some of those points back. Right now, still looks bearish. Not looking great, but we have liquidity to the upside. And the market should go up there and trade through it. But it's a very illiquid market. It's not looking very good at all, to be honest. This market is not looking very good. Completely liquid. I do expect a bounce here. I do expect a bounce. I definitely do expect a bounce here. Because on that last candle, the shorts just took their foot off the gas. And yeah, they're showing a little bit of signs of exhaustion here as a key level. And that's typical ingredients for a reversal. It doesn't have to be a full reversal, just a reversal in the market. And I think we'll get a reversal until the 730s, at which point I'll take this trade off and recover the losses from the morning, from the first trade. Took about 30-point hit on that, I think. Yeah, about 30-point hit. So just looking to make some of that back. Liquidity is sitting now. Well, they keep spoofing, so this could get a massive bounce. Actually, could get a massive bounce. But there is still liquidity to the downside as well. Not really getting any sort of strength here from the bulls. So I'm not sure if this is going to support now. Okay, let's see. And get above VWAP, we can get a nice bounce. Struggling currently at a VWAP. Okay, we're trying to get through the VWAP now. Alright, we've got liquidity resting right above us. I think we're going to trade through it. Still no strength from the bulls though. Completely zero strength. It's rejecting currently from this gamma level here. Massive gamma level. A lot of shorts coming in on that candle. Yeah, a lot of liquidity building to the upside now, inviting the market to go up there. So I'd be surprised if the market just trades straight down here. This would be weird. I would be surprised. Illiquid markets are just horrible though. This is a dangerous day to trade. Really dangerous. Yeah, this ain't looking great, guys. This ain't looking great. Hopefully half cap can hold here. Doesn't look good though, to be honest. Does not look good. Yeah, I'm gonna scratch out this, guys. It's not looking very good. It's not a good trade. This is gonna get nasty. To the downside, let's see the VIX is VIX is starting to creep up. Bitcoin is pulling back again as usual. Always sells off during New York. Nothing different today. Yeah, so it's all coming down. Market might knock through some of this liquidity to the upside now. There is liquidity here. It's trying to pile drive its way through it. Bulls are weak though. Bulls are really, really weak. They're getting absorbed like crazy. They're not showing up yet. The bulls. There's no bulls on the tape. It's still bearish, very bearish price action here, very bearish. Nothing really from the bulls here. Nothing from the bulls yet. Still expecting lower pricing. Still expect lower pricing here on NQ. Could get a little push to the upside, but I expect more downside to come here. Hi, how are you? Yeah, expecting further downside here. Market trying to move higher. I don't think it's doing a very good job at it. Bulls are coming in, but there's a lot of shorts in the market right now. A lot of shorts. And they're in control. The shorts are in control. Yeah, I think this market's going to come down. I really do. I just hope it doesn't trade back inside previous week value area high. I really hope we don't trade there. I hope the market supports that level. And we can get some nice bullishness. Just trying to trade higher here, but it's yeah, it doesn't look great. In all honesty, it doesn't look great. I think we're probably going to start trading down. That's my opinion here. We could trade a little bit higher into value area high, but yeah, ultimately I think we're gonna trade down. Well, let's see, we're gonna be patient. And see what happens here. And that, Bitcoin's above 90k again. I don't know where the news channel's gone on the Discord. I don't really think this is worth trading, in all honesty. It's a completely illiquid market. ATRs are very low. Probably not worth putting in on a great deal of risk. Most of the liquidity is to the downside, so I expect the market to come and trade down. I think this market falls. We need to hold these two key levels over here, especially this one. Especially this one here. If we trade all the way down. That would be a big drop though. Over, yeah, 280 points. That's a big drop. Yeah, bullish now. Trying to get bullish. liquidity is still stuck to the downside. Market's trying to rip higher. Maybe this is it. Wow, that should be crazy. Maybe this is it, guys. Maybe that was the dip that she wanted. That's it. And we just trade higher for the rest of the day. Who knows? It's a weird market today. Market is completely illiquid. Right now the bulls are strong. They're not letting this market drop. They're not. Not at the moment. Well, the delta coming in from the bulls isn't massive. And there's so much liquidity to the downside. I'd be pretty surprised if the market doesn't trade down. I would be pretty surprised. Well, who knows? It's looking bullish. It's looking super, super bullish. Shorts just look dead right now. Looks like that's all they had. Will they pull it back? Will the bear step on it and come in? A lot of liquidity now being added to the upside as well. Above the daily highs. That's a whole lot of liquidity. Really a bit uncertain which way the market's going to go here. Tough day so far. Yeah, it looks like they want to go higher, doesn't it? It looks like they want to go higher. It's looking bullish. There's just too much liquidity to the upside now. Yeah, they're holding this level. If they do drop it, though, it'll be a nasty drop. If the shorts decide to come in, could be a nasty drop to the downside. Right now, there's no danger for the bulls here, because the shorts are so weak. They came in at the start, first 15-minute candle. Now new 30-minute candle just open. Massive wick to the downside, so that wick might get filled. Be careful with that. We might trade down here and fill that wick. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting here. Starting to trade down a bit. There's that drop. At the VWAP. Oof. Pretty nasty, that drop. Bulls are trying to defend though. They're coming in. Shorts getting aggressive. Really, really aggressive shorts. Oof. Knocking through that VWAP. I did say watch that wick. If it gets through that VWAP to the downside, this could get really, really nasty. Right now it's holding. Oof. Still holding it. A lot of liquidity to the downside though. I do fancy a move to the downside here. I really do. Yeah, yes is. Yes, also same thing. SPX is holding a scammer level. QQQ holding the half cap. Yeah, no idea which way this market wants to go today. No idea. Bitcoin looks like it wants to pull back after sweeping some liquidity here above this high of 90k. Now it looks like it wants to pull back. This market looks like it wants to trade down here, guys. It really does. Holding the VWAP right now. But there's tons of liquidity to the downside, which I think the market will really wants to go ahead and take out. Well, there is support here. Yeah, it's a gamma level. Well, there's so much liquidity here to the downside. So much liquidity. Market really wants that liquidity. Yeah, it's going for it. The order book is huge to the downside. It's packed with orders. It would be very, very surprising if the market doesn't go down and trade. It would be very surprising. I was getting some support here. There is a gamma level here, so market is supporting. I think once this gamma level and this volume point of control is lost, we could start trading down. That's what I'm thinking here. Yeah, I'm still kind of bearish on this market right now. Right, VWAP, gamma level, volume point of control. I mean, if you lose that level, I think it can get really nasty really quickly. And yeah, we're starting to lose that level. A lot of liquidity to the downside that needs clearing here. And yeah, market's getting really, really bearish here. I think this could cascade down now. Be careful if you're longing. Market is trying to support, but there's just tons of liquidity stacked to the downside. This would be surprising if the market just goes up from here. It might just. It might just ignore the order book and just do whatever it wants to do. Well, yeah, if there's a ton of bulls coming in, yeah, it will. It looks like that might be the case. It's getting bullish. It's getting bullish. Alright, let's see how this plays out. I've got to stay patient here. Not rushing into any trades. I don't see any setup. But I am leaning bearish. But it's an illiquid market. And not really getting any directional move so far. I am in favor of a move to the downside though. I am. Because we are losing the point of control, we are losing the VWAP, we are losing the key gamma level. Lots of liquidity stacked to the downside. I think, yeah, I think it's setting up for a move to the downside. I would never be long here. This could cascade down though. Be very, very careful if you're long. We're losing key levels here. This could cascade to the downside. Pretty quickly. Still trying to hang on here, the bulls. Still trying to hang on. A good attempt from the bulls, but I just think it's going to go down. I really do. Yeah, coming down now. Getting aggressive to the downside. Be very, very careful here, guys. If you're long in this market, be very, very careful here. Look at this now. Getting really, really aggressive to the downside. Look at this. Look at this go now. Oof. Wow. Wow. Still a ton of liquidity stacked to the downside. Ton of liquidity. I think it's gonna go here. I think it's still gonna go here. I was right in being bearish. I think it's gonna take this low for sure and trade down. I'm looking for a move all the way down here. Or spy half gap first. Yeah, it's coming. Again, very bearish here. Very bearish order flow. Tons of liquidity stacked to the downside. It's finding support at the value area low there. ES has not made its value area low. And SPX is going to trade into its gamma level. 68.50, key level here. That will be corresponding with SPY half gap, so that could be a nice support level, which I will likely look to long. So let's get an order set up. A sec, guys. All right, guys, we're back. And Q trying to hold on for dear life. Bitcoin is tanking. And Q trying to support you. Maybe get a bounce up to the VWAP again. Yeah, it looks like it is. Super choppy price action today. Trying to crack through the VWAP now. Just trying to crack through. I still favor a move to the downside. Yeah, just taking its time here. To move down. Taking its time, trying to support. I don't think it will be, because there's too much liquidity to the downside in my opinion. Bit of absorption there. My bulls trying to absorb. Heavy shorting. Yeah, bulls are trying to absorb here. This is crazy. Wow. Really insane area the market is. It's value area low. Such a small range. Yeah, it's trying to get bullish here. Trying to get bullish. Certainly is, getting past the VWAP. This would be crazy if it just went straight up. Wow. This would be pretty crazy. Not the greatest PA. Not the greatest PA. This is tough. Right now, just making these lower highs so far. Until these lower highs are cracked, still bearish. Bears coming in again. Overstep on it this time. Another 30-minute candle in 8 minutes. Bear stepping on it again. This should be this should go down. Just very low volume, very low liquidity. Not great so far. See the heat map today. Nvidia green across the board on the S&P 500. Bitcoin is tanking again. Until NQ can clear 758, can't be looking towards that target. If it does, it's probably flip bullish. The market's just ranging, K-Dog, yeah. Sorry, there's really nothing to talk about right now. I still favor the move to the downside. Most of the liquidity is still stuck to the downside. I still favor this these lows, equal lows to break here, and then the market might start getting aggressive to the downside. Yeah, did he really suffer? Did he suffer a double broken jaw? I thought that was a poor performance. I think AG just let him off the hook, to be honest. Yeah, there it goes. There's the market. Bam, bam. It's trying to go for the lows. Here we go. Predicted it. Bearish. Lows taken. Still a lot of liquidity to the downside. This should get aggressive now on the new 30-minute candle. Well, it's pulling back again. This sucks, bro. Look, a SPY's all the way up here. This is crazy. This is not going to make a lot of sense. This is going to close the gap. SPY is going to get to half gap. SPX is trying to get bullish. Bitcoin is tanking. Yeah, this is bullshit. I didn't think today, this week was going to be a good week to trade, in all honesty. I didn't think it would be. So instead of looking at this bullshit, I'll just I'll do some of my admin work. And I'll stay on here just in case we do get something interesting. Look how shit Andrew Tate was on the weekend. That guy can't fight, man. I mean, it's easy for us to say from here, oh, he can't fight. You guys are just keyboard fucking warriors and this and that. I'm a fan of the guy, but he can't fight. I've been watching boxing a long, long time. I can tell you. He sucks, bro. He's got no lateral movement. He's slow. He comes head on. Yeah, and his hands are so low. He hasn't got the ingredients to be a good... he was never a good boxer. That's why he did kickboxing. To combine both things, because he was never a perfectionist at either or. All right, going down a bit now, finally. So I was right on my thesis that we're gonna come down, strip all that liquidity. About to take the daily lows. I took it. Barely swept it. Not amazing. By Bazia. Let's see where SPY is now. Coming down to half gap. Not quite though. This is just gonna chop around. There's nothing nothing really to be shouting home about here. This is a joke. Yeah, it's getting support now. They're gonna move it higher, then they bring it down again. Really pathetic, to be honest. This price action is not tradable. Yeah, getting support now. Probably cut support here and then make his way down later. Really poor price action though. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's not. It's not tradable. Definitely not tradable. Definitely not tradable, bro. This is really nothing going on here, guys. Nothing really to talk about. ES is bouncing aggressively from the value area low. It's had a massive bounce. NQ is really weak compared to ES, by the way. Really, really weak. Yeah, tomorrow might be better action, K-Dog. Tomorrow might be better action. Because we have some news events. So yeah, we could be, but I don't know. It's a holiday weekend. Probably Wall Street's probably not even active. It's just all goes messing around. So don't expect too much craziness this week. To be honest, it's probably just gonna range. We've got only really like 2 tradable days, which is today and tomorrow. Friday, I don't think is gonna be great either. Coming back after Christmas, so yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be too great. My sound is off. Yeah, I mean, just doing some other stuff. Might as well do other things whilst this price action. There's nothing really to talk about the price action. There's actually nothing really to talk about. Maybe we get the half gap later, but it's going to take a long time. I think I'm probably going to give it probably about another 10 and then yeah, come off it, to be honest. Yeah, I still expect a drop on NQ. I do expect a drop, but who knows? The volatility is completely dead, so might not happen. It might not happen, yeah. So yeah, I'll give it probably another 10 and then I'll probably head out. Now, wow. I didn't know that, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is really crazy. But I don't think the performance was quite convincing, though, was it? They just about scraped through. I don't think he's very good. I don't think I never was of the opinion that he's going to be the difference. Like Gyökeres, lad. I never thought for a second he's going to be the difference. They don't feed him. Yeah. I don't rate him, to be honest. I don't think he's that good. Yeah, he just looks awkward every time he like moves and passes the ball. He just looks really awkward. Yeah. Yeah, he is. More movement. United actually played really well yesterday, by the way. Even though we lost. Played really well. Shouldn't have lost that game. Just keep making mistakes, but I can accept that. That performance means the results are going to come. And if we keep performing like that, soon the results will come. What I don't want is a stale football that we've been seeing for years. So I think, I think results will come with United. That was a great performance. Yeah, Aston Villa is a very tough team. Really, really tough team, bro. That was a really good performance from United. I was happy. I was impressed by United yesterday, and the game before against, I think it was Bournemouth, when we drew. If we cut out the mistakes, I'm happy with that. If you remember with when Jurgen Klopp first came in, you could see the performances were great. They were just making mistakes. So as soon as he eradicated those mistakes, he brought in Van Dijk, Alisson. That's when they went to a new level. So I can kind of see that happening a little bit now, right now with United. The patterns of play is there. Before we never used to have any pattern of play. We didn't know what we were doing with the ball. Yeah, I liked him when he first came in. I just fell out of love with him because his system was so shit. Now he's tweaked it. He's actually tweaked the system. So finally, yeah, he's given up on being so stubborn. So hopefully we can carry on playing that system that he's playing right now, and we can carry on with the same level of performance that we just put in. I'll be happy watching United week in, week out. Is that tonight? Fulham versus Nottingham? Is that tonight? We've got a busy festive period, haven't we? Well, like 3-4 games sandwiched within like a 10-day period. It's always amazing. The festive period. Yeah, City's your nemesis. You don't want to give Guardiola a sniff, do you? He's the last person you want to give a sniff. And Haaland, what is he doing? That guy is insane. That's not real what he's doing right now. Yeah, Turkey's crazy, bro. I was saying this to someone the other day. Turkey reminds me of Santi Cazorla. Remember Santi Cazorla that used to play for Arsenal? He was also that like nimble sort of footballer, both foots. You know, he had both feet. he could go left, he could go with the right foot. And Cherky kind of reminds me of him, because Olo was a quality player. You just had a shit team at the time, but he was quality, and Cherky kind of reminds me of the same as him. Very he's yeah exactly. That's what I mean. He's a very pep type of player, Cherky, or a nimble, like David Silva type. Gets around the pit, Bernardo Silva type, gets around. Very clever. Tidy footballer, yeah, really tidy footballer. Now, ES is just about to make a new high, bro. Okay, now this is stupid. Wow. This is insane. NQ is really weak today. There must be something going on here. What's letting NQ down today? I know. I remember Eduardo, yeah. I remember him. He's a good player. Let's see what's going on with the NQ today. Big Tech is flat. S&P 500 is probably rallying elsewhere today. There's a broad-based rally in the S&P 500. Yeah, it is. Finance is doing really well today. The financials are doing really well. SPY just made a new high. Thank you, SPY. Didn't come down to the half gap like a good boy, but yeah, it didn't. This market is unpredictable today. That's what I said. No idea where it wants to go. NQ's down at the lows. Well, not completely down at the lows, but towards the lows, and ES just made new highs. And it's took out the liquidity level above 69.28. Look at this. What the hell is going on? Look at the divergence between the two indexes today. That's nuts, bro. SPX. My target 7,000 before year end. That's my year end target. Not far. 1.8% in probably about 5 trading sessions we've got left. Possible. There's a catch-up trade on NQ, that's for sure. But who knows? I wouldn't trust a Monday, to be honest. I wouldn't trust a Monday, especially on a Monday like today, where it's completely liquid and nobody's even here. Just two crazy people, me and you, trying to trade this crap. Just put a sim on, sim trade long. There's definitely a catch-up trade. Yeah, you and me are crazy, bro. Yeah. And Q's starting to rip through now. Trying to rip through some levels. I mean, if NQ gets past 760, should for the rest of the day should target the 870s, in my opinion. Bitcoin recovering as well. QQQ's trying to recover. Yeah, but that's it. I would kind of stay out of the market, to be honest, today. Not worth trading. We'll see what happens tomorrow. If it's anything like today, I'll probably just end the stream pretty early. If you do catch a trade tomorrow, it's probably going to be in the first hour. After that, it's probably going to die down again, like today. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head out. No point really staying on the stream right now. And yeah, I'll catch you later. I might jump in the other stream later. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. Not a great deal to talk about. We took one loss, that's it. And yeah, see you later, mate. Bye.